Hi friends, David Valentin here with a special video for our channel in 90 Minutes Podcast. And I have my good friends from Stevenage, Callum and Holly. And now the result that we wanted to Orlando City falls 2-1 to FC Cincinnati. Fourth game that you guys witnessed. There were all wins before. What do you guys think?
You win some, you lose some, but it was another good game of football. Fast-paced, which
Yes.
amazes me in this heat.
Okay,
I
yeah.
struggle to walk and they're running around like headless
Right.
chickens. But no, the atmosphere, just obviously today was the first time we went to Main Street, so
Yes.
got a bit of the pre-match vibe as well. And just completely different to what we used to back home.
No, absolutely. And we support the greatest English team, Stevenage FC, like everybody knows. And the listeners of the show know that I bring up Stevenage all the time. So the question is, difference between the experience at the Lamex and at Inter and Co.
So I think the main difference is obviously the size of it. So obviously
Right.
Orlando is a much bigger stadium,
Yes.
whereas Stevenage is much smaller, a bit more intimidating.
Mhm.
See different levels of football, and also the fans here, they seem to they're singing throughout the whole
Right.
90 minutes, whereas at Stevenage we try to,
Uh-huh.
but if the team's not performing, fans go quiet.
Right.
Until something happens it doesn't have to be a good thing that happens, it could
Right.
be a bad challenge from the other team, but it takes that to kickstart the fans again, whereas out here they just seem to be they're in it for every minute.
East Terrace, we gotta do something about it. I dream of the day I get to play the drum in the East Terrace. You heard it from me first.
I think it's coming soon.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that's absolutely. So we're gonna wrap it up. Everybody's tired, and it is what it is. I mean, this heat is horrible. But your experience, you guys live in a city close to London. You're exposed to like top-notch football. I know your dad follows. Thank you. I knew it was one of those. So you guys are used to top football. You guys are big Stevenage fans, because you guys go away throughout the country. Personally, I have learned a lot of English geography following Stevenage, and I talk crap about people's places that I've never been, and I'm like, okay, a lot of people even ask me if I'm a expat, because my knowledge of English football has increased. Again, is MLS that bad like some people make it look?
No, I wouldn't say so at all. It's like, say what we saw tonight was a good quality of football. A lot of technical ability on the pitch. So I think it's not a bad league to support or watch, because it's entertaining.
Absolutely. And next time you guys come, definitely we'll catch you again. So guys, thank you again.
Thanks, David.
First, for the friendship, they just gave me a beautiful gift, signed picture from one of my favorite players in Stevenage, Luther, my man. Thank you. I mean, you don't know, it's difficult to love and follow a club from 4,400 miles, because that's the distance between my living room and center circle at the Lamex. So hopefully, as you guys know, I had some bunch of issues, world pandemics and things. So I plan to be at Stevenage very, very soon, and be under the floodlights cheering for the Tricky Reds of England. One last thing.
Yeah.
About tonight's game. Was it odd for you guys to see the fan bases mingling together and not fighting and nothing?
Yeah.
It's the fan bases in the UK. They're very competitive against each other.
Right.
More than the players. You get certain rivalries
Right.
that are just crazy, and you couldn't have those fans in the same intersection at all.
Mm-hmm.
I think what we were saying is it's a lot more like a rugby culture from England,
Yeah.
where
Okay.
the fans
Yeah.
do mix. We were saying that one of the big finals in English rugby a couple of weeks ago, the tickets have been on sale since January.
Uh-huh.
The finalists weren't known until the end of May.
Yeah.
So there's no there's rivalry, but not at the level of football. And here tonight, there were Cincinnati fans in front of us,
Right.
and they're cheering when their team's scoring, and no one fights
And
back.
guys, it's right. It's no ill will.
No.
They just love the football, just like we do. In fact, it's seen the away fan is seen more with respect. They pay to fly or drove hours, so it's especially the further away you go in the smaller that fan base is, sometimes people buy them drinks and things like that. So I get that part. I think, you know, it's something that we should be very proud of
Yeah,
here in the States. And, you know, we continue to grow, try to grow the sport. Hopefully, you know, if you don't have an English team, there's a team in League One that would love to have you as a fan. And they are fun to watch. If you like Orlando City, Stevenage is gonna break your heart just as much and give you joy just as much. That's the reason why I'm a Stevenage fan. That's the reason why I'm an Orlando City fan. Simply because, you know, I don't know how to quit, and hopefully this season it brings something good, and we go to Blackpool. We're still at 3 points. Thank you guys.
Thanks, David.
Remember, 9 o'clock live every Monday in 90 Minutes podcast, and on your favorite app, audio, you can watch us. So thank you guys for supporting. And while tonight we taste the bitter chalice of defeat, guess what? We may win next week. So vamos Orlando.